probably have forgotten, but we just want to remind you that it's happening on the 27th of September at Tema Community 2. That's Agri Road School Park from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Yes, that's the lane in State. And then we also have the burial and funeral service happening at 9 a.m. That's 27th of September at Agri Road Park, Tema Community 2.
Yeah.
And the burial place is Pram Cemetery. Just so you know, his children were Beatrice Nate, El Nathan, Dodu Nate, and then Nelson Nate. So, yes, just have it at the back. We'll keep reminding you until the day is finally here. And also, the Joy News Habitat Fair, that's a third clinic, is also happening at the Good Park Accra Mall. And this time, you definitely need to be part of it. Those of you who are building, Martinez is building, Edem is building, Ria, they have built, you are there. If you decide to still build,
she will build.
That would be entirely up to you. But you all can be part of the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair, and it's happening on the 12th to the 14th of September at the Good Park Accra Mall. And remember, it's a partnership, and we'll all be there. As I said, for those of you who are looking to build, you're looking for good materials to actually have a good building, this is the place to be. And remember, the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair is powered by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and brought to you by Drive EVGH, and also brought to you by Virtual Security Africa, Safety Home Solutions, Superlock Technologies Limited, DPS Pipes, Elegant Homes and General Construction Limited, Gold Key Properties, Ayuda, Special Gardens, DBS Industries Limited, Doormasters, Lesh Fortune. We also have landlordafrica.com, and there's more there. And so there you go. Just make sure you are there on that day. We also have the Builders Market, Bright House Energy Limited. We also have Syntex Tank, Interplus, Yobert Security, Clifton Homes, and Western Villas. There you go. So EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair 2025. Dream it, own it, live it. Let's all go there.
Okay, getting straight to our conversation this morning. We have Martinez, Ria, Mr. Edem Mensah Choteme, aka Settings Man, aka 2nd August. Pia. Okay, so Team Eternity is
in the news.
Talking. They are in the news, yeah. And they are saying we couldn't make it to the TGMAs because we were booked for a production in London.
2023, sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
You're on bill.
Yeah.
And everybody was looking for it to see Team Eternity.
Yeah.
And you didn't show up. Why? What caused there?
So that one, we had a serious emergency like the night before. It was 50-50, and at that time we told Charterhouse that if we are able to sort it out, we will come, but if you are not able to sort it out, we can't come. So they knew about it. And both parties, we agreed that, you know what, it's possible, it can be possible. So we all decided to keep quiet about it. If it's possible, we'll come. If it's not possible, then the next day we send.
But a lot of people were disappointed.
Yes.
Sorry, this year,
you
were booked again for the TGMAs.
Yeah.
And you couldn't make it.
So, you know, TGMA changed their date.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so that time we were supposed to be in London that whole month.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So that's what happened. And when they changed the date, that date we were already booked for a production. So we couldn't do anything about it. And that one too, we communicated to them that the first date we're supposed to be in London, and the second date, that was the day of the recording.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's why you couldn't make it.
Yeah.
So that is Team Eternity. They had reps on Ninoy's show on Sundays on Hits FM, the Hits Praise Zone, and they were answering to some questions that we asked here with regards to they not attending the TGMAs. And to me, okay, before I bring my opinion, let me take your opinions. I don't want to destroy the whole conversation with my opinion yet. Maybe I'll come in later. But let me start with you, Ria. Team Eternity is explaining. They are telling us why they were not present at the TGMAs.
Why is everybody laughing?
Oh, Ria.
Yes. They were telling.
This is the reason they told Ninoy on Hits Praise Zone.
I don't I don't want to call anybody a liar.
We can't even do that here.
Yes,
we don't do that here.
Yes, because I really don't know exactly what happened among the team. But I know there were whispers about them not showing up because, I think Team Eternity is not from one church. Are they?
No.
The singers are not from one church, right?
They are from different places.
Different churches, right? Yeah, because I heard through the grapevine, and please, allegedly, I stand corrected. Please. I heard that people's spiritual fathers were telling them not to go to a worldly concert. That's why they didn't show up. And I don't want to put Mr. Ninoy under the bus. I don't want to throw him under
our own Ninoy. Yes. Oh, we can't do that to him.
Yeah,
we can't do that to him.
Because wasn't it one of your Friday shows, Doreen? I think you maybe you will recall that he also alluded to the facts, something like that, that there was a little bit of discourse going on in the gospel fraternity.
He said that on the radio.
He was alluding to something like that.
Yeah, but you see, I think at the time, Nino himself, he sort of didn't know what was going on with them. And so he was not sure in as much as we were all looking for answers for them. And for me, there's one thing I still find weird, strange in a way. When was the awards held?
Was it 10th May?
10th May, yeah.
10th May.
May.
Yes.
Okay, May, June, July, August. So even after the awards, with all the questions we were asking at the time, they cannot say they never heard.
Maybe it wasn't the right
any
time
platform that,
or maybe they had traveled.
People were not happy because listen, if there's anything at all, people supported this brand. When you came out, the whole of Ghana was with you. They supported you so much that they needed answers. You were not there to pick the awards. The awards were picked. Did you get your plaques? We saw you went for some of the plaques. Someone went for the plaques for you, because didn't they come for the plaques? You remember the?
Yeah, there was.
No, it was Rosalind that took the.
That was for the main award. But I'm talking about right after the awards.
Even with Rosalind going for the award, there were people that joined her on stage.
Yes, but you remember that even right after that, they did another program to actually present the plaques to the artists.
Yes.
Yes, but I'm saying that was around the same, but they were there to pick up.
Yeah. Okay.
They were there to pick up the plaques. So around that time, still, if people didn't give your fans the benefit of the doubt that we had heard you, and so we want to tell you that this is the reason we were not there. For crying out loud, people were looking to see you on stage, to perform, even
on your social media,
not even a comment, nothing from
even on your social media.
They don't even put the flyers on their social media.
Can we scroll down to their social media?
What?
They started podcast.
They started a podcast and they didn't even say anything.
Can I say this? Can we scroll down to their social media to the 10th of May to find out exactly what was happening?
We had done and
all
we did
that.
not
There was nothing there.
Yeah.
There was nothing to suggest that we here we won even Artist of the Year and we are grateful to organizers or to Ghana. Nothing.
Even post
even prior to the award ceremony, they were not promoting the flyers or their category nominations. They were not doing that.
Exactly. So that is what I'm saying. Maybe there's something more to this, but this one is just more of something to relax us.
So now, when when gospel, apart from the gospel nominations, if the gospel fraternity is missing out on some awards, will you blame the general public? Would you blame the award scheme?
But Ria, when it comes to even this aspect of it, gospel, trust me, when the awards is in, do you see they come in different factions? So each one for himself, God for us all. Exactly. If you recall, even the recent one, Nasi was in the Artist of the Year category. Was it the one that Nasi was in the Artist of the Year category?
That was 2 years ago. No, a year ago. Sorry.
A year ago. But even this year, there was a gospel artist. Joe Metal was in there.
Joe Metal was in there.
Did you see anything suggesting anybody rooting for him. So I'm just saying that it comes in different factions. So you cannot say that they are together or they are united and willing to support or help each other in times of awards or anything. So me, when it comes, Kwame, let's be honest. But when there's an issue, we all know how we solve it differently. So you cannot say there's some sort. They have their own issues.
I am a gospel girly. Like
okay.
I'm a gospel girly. I love gospel music.
Yeah.
I love gospel music. Like on a regular day, you catch me with my Tegu sisters, Daughters of Glorious Jesus, Joe Metal, Sisi Beidu, Team Eternity. Listen, I listened to their whole album. Was it an EP or an album?
Album.
Whatever it was, I was glued to it because they were powerful songs. Defe wasn't even like, listen, I was listening to it. You understand? In the mornings when I want to be in my zone with my God, when Team Eternity was on my playlist.
Okay.
You understand? I have a whole gospel playlist that, So when it gets to a point where it looks like the gospel fraternity is turning their nose up at so-called as the secular people, okay, sometimes it's a bit some way. I feel like now they are doing damage control because it seems I don't even think they anticipated that question from Ninoy. I don't even think they anticipated it. And let me commend the representative that came, that at least he was able to, salvage the situation a bit. Although I'm not buying his excuse, but he was able to salvage the situation a bit. But I feel like not just Team Eternity, but the gospel fraternity, okay? I don't care about their togetherness.
What have they done wrong?
That's what. Didn't you hear what Doreen said? It's like they are not united, each one for himself, God for us.
Meaning that each one for himself, no, if you would do it and do it well, that's okay. Because if it is for yourself, Team Eternity,
are they doing it well?
Some of them are doing well.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, when PSA was nominated for Artist of the Year, didn't you see going all...
That is fine.
Yes.
That is fine. But, I mean, we've had gospel artists that have really fought hard for their places in award schemes, or even to
Dana
climb.
Hamilton.
Yes, to climb up from Celestine Donko, Empress Gifty, Dinah Hamilton. I'm actually happy that I'm even mentioning all the women in the in the industry. Maybe I'm always for women, so you understand.
So this is Team Eternity. Their case is peculiar.
They fight hard for it, but don't also turn a blind eye to the fact that we hear things. You understand me? They present this perfect, picturesque, image to us, but we are behind the scenes. You and I, Kwame Dazi, and we hear things. All right, so it's. Listen.
So you're not buying the explanation, the excuse.
Exactly.
You're not saying they are lying, but you don't believe.
I don't believe it.
Okay.
I do not believe it. I feel like, excuse me to say, there's some form of turning your nose up. On secular. Yes. On secular events.
Okay.
Which is not a bad thing when it comes to gospel, because a lot of people, have issues with even listening to secular music or being in the same, environment as people, because they have a Bible verse that says you should not be caught amongst such people, in quotes. You get it? So at least if that is the case, all right, be transparent about it.
Come and say it.
And nobody would hold you.
Yeah.
It is your belief. So nobody will hold anything against you for doing that.
Okay, thank you, Ria. Martinez, are you also buying it? And how much are you buying it for?
I want to believe that. I want to.
You want to buy it?
Yes, I want to.
Okay.
I've not bought it.
What Tony saying?
But I want
to. Okay, let's hear you.
I mean, Team Eternity is a big brand now.
Okay.
And, such a brand, the team should make sure they have to do everything possible to protect it. Communication and PR is very, very important.
Yeah.
So if there are challenges, you should communicate with your fans.
Good.
Because it's not just about the organizers. It's not just about Charterhouse.
Great.
One thing artists need to understand is that if you are dealing with the organizers and you handle it thinking it's about you alone, it's like it's your own thing, you should know that you are doing a disservice to your followers. So those who are asking questions, it's not even the organizers. I don't think Robert Sklar sit here and ask questions why Team Eternity couldn't perform. I have not seen the organizers, taking a strong stand on this. It's the fans. Because looking at the bars, their music had, the recognition, the attention, I'm a fan of them as well. And even being nominated in the Artist of the Year category, some were raising questions. But, some also defended the organizer that, look, Team Eternity has been able to gain some recognition. They've done well the year under review. That even at the clubs, DJs are able to do mixes with their songs. So clearly, their work is very impactful. So they deserve to be there. And upon all of this, we didn't see any promo, nothing. At least even a mention on social media, just to push for vote or support, nothing. And on the night, they didn't come for it. It was later at the Palm Convention Center we saw them, reps from them. What stopped them from communicating with the fans? At least let them know the reason why, as a team, you couldn't show up.
They are now telling us.
No, it's
how many?
It's
now?
I mean, Charlie,
this is the right time for them.
No, fine. To them, is the right time.
Maybe,
but at the same time, it's a wrong timing, because you may be speaking the truth, but it's difficult for people to believe because of how you handle the situation right from the beginning. They shouldn't have waited for the questions to be thrown at them. And I don't think if, like Ria said, they didn't anticipate the question. I'm sure if they had not come for interview,
we still wouldn't have even heard from them.
Yeah, so it makes it very difficult. And look, whether we like it or not, TGMA has played a key role in artists' career. Yes, they cannot deny that fact. We saw how the church, the Christian community came out, boldly when Diana Hamilton won Artist of the Year, how they bask in that glory.
Yeah.
Yep.
They were proud. Some were like, how can you compete with God? Yes, because it was between Kidi and Diana Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yes. And they were very happy. When PSA Esther also gave Black Sheriff a strong match, we were very happy. Because the music industry is not only about the secular artists, but the gospel musicians as well. If you cannot throw your support behind the Ghana Music Awards, which covers all, what about the Gospel Music Awards that was being organized by Sergio? That one today didn't support.
Ouch.
What?
Yes, that one today didn't support.
The Gospel Music Awards?
Yes, Sergio.
The Ghana Gospel... Yes, Sergio.
Yes.
I know Sergio.
Yes. He came out with an award dedicated to the gospel industry.
What happened to it?
Come on.
It has fallen down.
I was on shows with Sergio and he lamented so much how he wasn't even getting support from his own people in the fraternity. Because that one was...
What support?
That one was strictly... Here's a case like even what we are talking about. Team Eternity couldn't even post it.
No, this is a different situation. I'm talking about Sergio's instance.
Yes,
I mean, the postings and all of that, like making noise about
that's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You understand? And
so because of that, he stopped the award?
He's fed up.
Maybe there is more to it than just...
Of course, but yes, people are not showing interest probably.
Yes, so what I'm saying, if you feel this is something worldly, how about the one that was dedicated for them? That one to what happened. So this is not about a worldly thing or...
but there is another gospel award scheme, the Praise Achievement Award.
Oh,
that's
it's the same adecrement.
So in that case, I think the gospel fraternity, the way they. I want to choose my words carefully. I don't want to go some way, but how they perceive the things sometimes is some way. The thing is for all of us as an industry. I am very happy Scott Evans was bold enough to criticize them. I mean, Team Eternity, because it's somehow it appears disrespectful. This is Ghana Music Awards, Charterhouse. You've been recognized. It's not by force. We understand there are challenges sometimes, but if you cannot make it, at least it is fair that you communicate.
Because the previous one, they wrote to the TGMAs why they couldn't make it.
And even with this one, they were clear that TGMA is aware, the organizers are aware.
The second one, I'm not so sure.
According to them,
but the first one, I'm very sure about that.
According to, what we just heard.
Yeah.
Because of the change of dates, it affected them. And so there was communication between them and the organizers.
That's the second one. That's last year's.
That's what I'm...
yeah.
No,
the very first one, they had an issue.
I understand.
They were supposed to perform and they didn't perform.
They had an issue.
And this year too. Yes. This year, it was changed from 3rd to 10th.
Yeah.
So that also affected them. According to
them.
Yes.
Okay.
So meaning the organizers are aware.
We can't.
Like you said, they
relax.
They
are claiming the organizers were aware.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fine.
That's my point.
But we cannot say that they are aware.
That is what I'm saying, according to them.
Yeah.
So my point is, what about the fans? What about the fans? What about the fans?
That's what they said.
Can I ask?
Yes. What about their followers?
Yeah.
It's unfair treatment.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So, is Team Eternity saying that if they were nominated for a BET award, Grammy award, Headies, let me just even bring it closer, Headies, Mobile, are they trying to tell us that if they had a performance,
this is a recording, the second one, recording, so the producer the recorder engineer can wait.
Do you understand? Like, let's be fair. Let's try and uphold what is ours. Okay, because sometimes if you put yourself, we're cool with Robert.
Yeah.
If you put yourself in his shoes sometimes, and the stress he goes through, like, to get everybody together and, trying to do damage control for his company and even some artists, it's not easy.
All right. Adam,
Kwame,
are you buying
Gospel
it?
artist manager.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You want some more? Mr. Hagler,
I'm
Adam and the artist.
No.
Some Dawson.
So today he said he's speaking as a pundit, not a gospel artist manager.
Every day.
Okay.
Today.
Every day. Okay.
Let's go.
I speak like as it has to be. Honestly, for me, I think that maybe there are certain aspects of the game they are not taking serious, because maybe they've taken one aspect so serious that they have forgotten the other aspect. But what they need to understand is all those are part, because regardless, say you go to studio, record, do promotion and things, you are in show business, and take money for performance, you are doing showbiz. So you need not to, downplay other components which complement the show business. And our shows are parts. So if you fail to accommodate those things, if you're not careful, it can affect the game for you in a way, but you may not see. I've heard Joe Metal speak in interviews and admit to the fact that winning Artist of the Year propelled his career.
Even
to a large extent, her comeback. So we need because these are endorsement platforms. Platforms which put spotlight on you, platforms which further help project you, because you are doing the music to a market of audience, and these platforms are there to let people pay attention to you and further throw your works to them. So if you are lackluster, lackadaisical to some of these platforms, I mean, in a way, it will take something from you. Because some of their fans voted.
Yeah.
And, I mean, look at how it will feel that your vote has counted. You voted and you've seen the person wins, they come on stage and say, thank you for voting for me. And I mean, that it's part of the bonding. You understand? If you behave like that, the next time you are nominated for an award, they will also not show interest. Maybe at that point you may want it. Then you will not even know how to communicate because of past experiences. And you will be losing on that side. Meanwhile, those would have helped, because I mean, when I listened to the excuse to the second one, that they had a production, and you know, he knew the way he put it towards the end, you clearly see that something could be done about. He wanted to make it look so big that it cannot be stopped. But getting to the end, I mean, he let everything out. Like, we were booked for a production. But later, it was clear that recording, some of these things can be, you've worked very hard in the year under review, and you are going for an award. A lot of people, I mean, said clearly you were going to win this. And in that year, you've been able to got into gospel overall artist of the year category as a very growing brand. I mean, look at the red carpet interviews and other media platform who want to interview you there and post events. The interviews, among others.
Maybe they were not interested.
And you recording so about promotion and you understand. Promotion being so at times you need some of these things to help you, because I mean, the recording you can rearrange. And after 10 the voice, I mean, so it's about premium. It will tell you that they didn't put premium on the TGMA. Yes, but we're putting premium on their recordings among others than the TGMA.
That is if there was a recording indeed.
Yeah, exactly. We need for me, dear, from where I sit as a person in the communication space, I think that such platforms are very important, because if you look at the product, you see, developing a product, if you are developing a product from the beginning, where the starting point, you need a lot of media attention and promotion. To be able to get the product out there. So at these stages, from marketing perspective, you need to take advantage of all of these opportunities. So for me, I was disappointed when I didn't see them, because I thought it was a year they had a lot of spotlight. With the brouhaha which came around their song and other things. They could have tapped in, but
maybe the Holy Spirit spoke to them to act that way. Maybe. Ninoy, good morning. You are listening and you are sending me messages, but Charlie, it's too late.
Read for me.
It's too late. Okay, so that's it for Team Eternity. Let's get to the next story. This one says, new NFA board targets 1% of Ghana's population in film industry revival. Okay, so the newly inaugurated governing body of the National Film Authority has announced an ambitious plan to engage at least 1% of Ghana's population in a renewed effort to revitalize the local film industry. At its first meeting on 19th August, 2025, the board set out a clear vision to strengthen distribution and exhibition, two of the sector's most persistent challenges. Chairman Ivan Kwashiga said the revival of the Ghanaian cinema hinges on building strong, accessible platforms that will draw both audiences and investors. And he says our priority is to restore confidence in the Ghanaian film industry by ensuring that local content reaches audiences effectively. Distribution and exhibition are the lifeblood of the industry, and we are determined to create opportunities that make Ghanaian films accessible to every citizen while positioning Ghana as a film hub in Africa. And he explained that achieving consistent engagement from 1% of the national population, which translates to about 347,000 people. Okay, and he believes that will boost audience confidence and trigger growth across the entire value chain, from producers to distributors to investors and exhibitors. Now, we are asking, the 1%, is it enough? Is it ambitious enough? Let me start with you there, filmmaker. Ria, this one, we are 1.5 minutes each, on this.
Listen, at this point, anything that is promising, let me put, for the lack of a better word, anything that is promising is good for us. You understand? This is, let me say, a dormant industry in the whole hemisphere of the entertainment industry in Ghana. It's just a small pinnacle of it as of now. But there was a time that it held water. You get it? So if they say that they are targeting
1%,
what's the population of Ghana again?
We are about 34 million.
34 million. That means it is 34,000. This is not 300 and. It's 34,000.
1%.
1%. 10% of the 3.5.
Do the math well.
Okay.
1% of 34 million people. 34
million. That is how. What's 10% of 34 million?
Okay, somebody should do the math for us well. 1% of 34. Robert is here, mathematician. 1% of 34 million will be how many?
I think it's 340 something.
It's 340.
7,000. So the story is right.
No, I mean, I was getting my mathematics wrong.
Okay.
I'm not good with math.
Don't worry about that.
Argue with it.
But you are, when it comes to money, even calculating.
Of course.
Is this part of math choosing not to be good? But that's okay.
The money side.
Yes, I'm there. So
is it not too small? 347,000.
What's even the population of Accra? I at a point,
almost Greater Accra is around 6 million.
Yeah, 6 million. And even when we are talking about Accra, urban Accra, it's 2-point-something million people.
Pushing 3 million.
Yeah, pushing 3 million people.
And are we not already reaching more than this?
No, I think there's a problem with the calculation in terms of the ambition. For me, it's clearly not there. Why I'm saying that is because, first of all, if you are talking about, it would be nice to appreciate the movie consumption size of the country on its own.
Yes.
How are we doing currently when it comes to movies in terms of, just Silverbird and all the other places, and what are we doing in terms of television? How many television stations do we have showing movies? You look at that particular duration, the belt where people are watching movies, and ask yourself, okay, so how many people are we dealing with? Because again, it's home entertainment in terms of the U classification or the PG classification and all of that. Just use that as basis. So even if you say you are working with 10 million, then you know that you are working with a number. But even move from that. If you go to Jocelyn Dumas, social media page alone, she's about 5 million there, or 4 million, I think. And go to each one of them, like James Gardner and all of these folks. You see the number. The numbers they have is not 340 something thousand. You understand? They are millions. So put these folks together, and you've already reached the kind of folks you are talking about. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that the number for me, it could be better. You understand?
And clearly, from what Robert is saying, okay, there's a little bit of a gap when it comes to research into the industry very well, and like the issues the actual issues in the industry. Because if you take into consideration every single thing he has said, that means that the target audience has to be bigger. You understand? The target audience has to be bigger. Or maybe, let me just think for them at this point. I'm not saying...
I think we will get Ivan later. He's traveled, so when he comes back, we'll get him right here to talk about
maybe to the resources they have cannot meet the number that we probably want them to meet.
No, not so. Like the story for me is a bit funny because the story said ambitious 1%, and I'm like, where is that? Where's that 1%? Where's the
ambition?
And the word ambition has it like is there a different meaning to the word ambition? Maybe there's a different meaning we are yet to
because
the numbers close to them, the numbers they have aware of.
Don't even match up to this.
Yes.
So he sees.
So that means that even the 1% is ambitious.
Because I kept wondering,
maybe from where they sit.
Are we not already doing more than this number as of now? I was asking myself. But Ivan will be in the studio sometime next week because he's out. We want him here, feedy, not on phone. So when he comes, we speak to him.
So Kwame, is that really like what's the heart of the conversation with respect to this article?
Yeah, the heart of the conversation is they want to reach. They want to help in distribution and marketing, exhibition.
Okay, so film. Distribution and exhibition.
Yes.
But nothing has been outlined in terms of plan.
No, not in this story.
Okay, so it's just...
And this story was sent to our media house through their PR.
So can their PR respond to some questions then?
You get it?
You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm just wondering if this is... Because this doesn't have enough information.
Yes.
If you understand what I'm saying. Because if you say distribution...
I have spoken to Ivan myself. He's ready to give us more details to this when he comes back.
Yeah, because they're quite... I mean, distribution is...
Yeah.
All right. Streaming, are we talking...
It's all part of the distribution channels.
That's what I'm just trying
so
we
need to
just... Maybe they want to target one form of distribution.
Great.
Yes.
All right. So this is
and they are doing... for the ambitious 1%.
2 million even in Accra here. Out of the 2 million even in Accra here, we don't know how many people are subscribed to Netflix.
Okay. Yeah. So you wait for him. But do you have any quick comments on this one? Martinez, please, let's hear you.
I mean, to my concern, was
you have questions
ambitious, the ambitious 1%. So clearly it sent a signal out there that the work is...
How do you call that in literature?
Well,
yes,
ambitious 1%. How do you call that in literature? There's a term for it. Okay, continue.
Yes, so it sent a signal that clearly the work is really difficult. So even if they are able to reach their target, that's 340,000 plus, then that's a huge achievement for them. You can understand. Maybe based on their research, deliberation over issues and all of that, they concluded that is the best to start with.
Okay. Okay.
So, like you're saying, unless
starting off from where? Is it ground zero? No, we need to know.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
So I mean, when you get the opportunity to throw more light on it, it will help. But what I'm saying is that when you summarize the whole thing, I mean, it sends a signal that the work is really difficult.
Okay. Yeah, but very ambitious. Adam, Mr. Adam, sorry.
Kwame, I think listening to that tells the state of the industry. I mean, if you are in a country and your film sector is targeting 1% of your population, then it means that there is trouble. And like he stated in the story, marketing and distribution has been a challenge for them. And I mean, since they know this challenge, making them not even get 1%, and they now want to target the 1%. I mean, that's now part of people who can make decision and cause a change. They need to aggressively attack the problem so that they will even surpass this 1% to better percentages, so that it will make the industry lucrative for investors to come in, because investors are not Father Christmas. They want to make returns. So if somebody now hears 1% of our population, Obeka say, and you mean pharmacy can konyen point. What I say. So we pray that the percentage will go high.
Yeah, but it's ambitious.
For them to fix, yes.
Yeah, the 1% is
ambitious. Yes, they should now. They can cause a change with the position they occupy now.
Okay,
and that is what I want to see them do. They need to cause that change.
Thank you, Robert. So early on, we were talking about team eternity. Please, one question. Did they inform TGMA organizers that they wouldn't be available for the ceremony this year, the one held on 10th May? Did you get information from them?
Yeah, they mentioned that they had a program and that some members of their team were going to be available, but a majority of their team members were not going to be available.
Okay, so they wouldn't be available to perform.
Yeah, they wouldn't be available.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much. Any shouts, maybe quickly, 1 second each. Adam shouts.
It's your time to shine.
Big up to Nana Romeo, Kofi Hayford, KMJ, Edu Safwa, cities. I mean, big up to cities. For real, Menisa, Kojo King, all the industry folks. I mean, I really appreciate.
Tomorrow you bring the next batch. Tomorrow you bring the part 3.
So don't say all.
Okay, your girlfriend is listening. Give her shout out.
Shout out to my girlfriend listening according to Kwame Dazi.
Ria.
Just follow me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Ria Anakwa, RYA ANAKWA. RYA
Ria Anakwa.
Ria. Thank you.
I mean, she was really looking. Okay. Looking, let me end it here. I mean,
so you were looking.
She was there. I mean,
so you're not paying attention to what you were doing. You were looking. You were looking.
Ria was looking. He didn't finish. Like looking for the husband and looking for friends. He didn't finish.
Robert, you are smart.
Let's continue.
And then you two, what were you looking for?
I was looking for visuals.
Okay,
I was visualizing.
Okay, thank you very much, Robert Clark, you, Ria Anakwa, Martinez, Kwesi, and then Adam Mensah Chotome. It's been another great ride here on Daybreak Hits 103.9 FM. My name is Kwame Dazi. I did this together with Navarongo Chick, Doreen Avio. We're back right here on 103.9 FM Hits tomorrow. Have a nice.
This is Hits.